Hey Hoopers, welcome to tonight's 45-minute hoop dance fitness class. I'm so happy that you can join in. My name is Kailey and I am the owner of Hypnotic Hoopla. We have these classes twice a week, every Tuesdays and Thursdays on Facebook Live. We also post our class up to our YouTube channel. You can check out the link in the description. Before we get started, I just want to go over a few safety reminders. Safety first, modify any moves if you need to. Take a break when needed. Don't forget to drink water. I'll remind you to feel the flow and have fun. If we're going over a trick maybe you don't understand yet or you don't know how to do, work on a trick that you do know and then go to our YouTube channel and check it on out after that, because you can always pause and rewatch the video there. All right. And at the end of class, as with every class, I will be doing a 10-minute Q&A. If you have any questions about anything we've covered tonight or hooping in general, feel free to stick around and ask me. All right, so let's get into it. We're gonna start with a warm-up. Let me just adjust my music here. All right. So our class format is the same as every class. We're going to start with a warm-up, get into some waist hooping, hoop fitness, hoop dance, hoopography, and a cool down. So we're going to start with a warm-up here. My hoop is a standard hoop. It's a 1.5 pounds, about 38 inches, comes just up to my belly button. And we're going to hold our hoop out in front, bring it around our waist, turn, and just a little twist here, warming up our core and our torso, upper body, bringing our feet in. Great job. Let's go for a few more here. On your next rotation, let's raise that hoop above the head, down, and up to the opposite side. Great, keep it going. Try to keep that hoop level. All right, let's flip the hoop off, bring it in front, hands come to the outside of the hoop, and we're going to turn here. So just a little bit more rotation in our spine. Just turning side to side. Great job. 2 more here. 1, 2. Okay, let's bring that hoop right in front, and I'm just gonna use it as a balance, and we're gonna drive our heels to our glutes. So hands stay right in the center. The hoop may rock a little bit, that's okay. We're just warming up our quads and our legs. I'm so happy you can join in tonight. This is our second to last class of February. We're going to be announcing our merch schedule on Friday. It's gonna be pretty similar. Class 7:30, 8:30. All right, a few more here. Great job. Let's put that hoop to the side. You can just put it on the floor, rest it on anything you want, really. And we're gonna raise our hands up and down, up. Good. One more here, up and down. Let's take those hands, cross them in front of our chest, alternating arms. When our hands go out to the side, thumbs pointed up. In the center, they turn down towards the ground. Just a few more here, and we'll be good to go. All right, grab a sip of water if you need it. And we are going to start with waist hooping. So grabbing my standard hoop, 1.5 pounds, 38 inches, comes just up to my belly button. Place the hoop on the small of your back, 1 foot in front of the other. Wind up, give it a really big swing, and we're moving front to back here. So we're just pulsing right from our core, front to back. The motion is similar as if you are tapping your foot. So if you just hold your hoop right here and tap your front foot, feel how your body's moving there. And that's what we're aiming for when we're in a forward stance, waist hooping. We're trying to keep our pulses nice and even, so the hoop is rotating around in a straight line. If you notice your hoop may be shooting up to the side, it's on an angle, that means you're pushing too hard with one side, okay? We want to focus on even. Posture check, shoulders are back and down. All my weight is in the back foot. Back and spine, nice and tall and straight, just like we're standing up. And the way we're rocking this hoop is we're just pulsing right from our core, right here, a little pulsing front to back. You may feel the hoop drop down slightly. If it does, just push faster, harder, and it will rise back up. Let's switch. We're gonna bring our feet together here and switch the forward foot. Okay, so whatever foot you had in front before, let's switch it. Bring it out in front, keep that pulsing going. Great job. Our hands are above our hoop, so they can either be here, you can hold them out to the side, or you can bring them up high, whatever feels good for you. Our goal here is just to focus on rotating that hoop around our waist, practice our waist hooping. Great job. Let's bring our feet next to each other. So now our feet are a little wider than hip width apart. Instead of pulsing front to back, we're pulsing side to side. Okay, so we're pushing outward, side to side, keeping that hoop rocking. Our core is nice and tight, keeping our breath going. Great job. A few more here, and we are going to switch and go in the reverse direction. So let's grab our hoop right from behind, throw it in the opposite direction, and keep that side to side motion going. No matter what direction you're going, it is the same movement. It just feels really awkward in your non-dominant direction. It helps if we keep our core tight, keep our arms. I like to keep mine folded right in the center here when I'm going in reverse, because it takes a lot more concentration. Less to think about. All right, keep it going. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's catch that hoop from behind and throw it back in your dominant direction. All right, now we are going to step our feet together and waist hoop here for a moment. You're gonna have to work harder on this one. The hands can come out to the side. Then come up high. And just focus on keeping your body nice and tall, nice and straight. And those pulses going. This one we're going a combination side to side and front to back. So I'll show you what I mean here. Just keeping that rotation going. All right, great job. So three ways to save your hoop when it's falling down. One is the hip dip. So when you feel your hoop pass below your hip bones, you're gonna dip down and stand right back up. I like to bring my hands out and up when I do it. It just helps me to feel balanced. Okay, so we can practice this. This is only gonna work when our hoop is actually falling. If we try to do this when it's on our waist, it's gonna throw it off balance and it's gonna drop to the floor. Okay, so to practice this, when we have our hoop going around our waist, we can slow the motion down. The hoop will fall. You'll feel it go below your hip bones and dip down and stand right back up. So it's very quick. All right, so, and actually practicing this is a great way to get your core working. So slow it down, past the hip bones, sit down, and stand right back up. It's like you're giving the hoop a little kick with your hip. Second way to save it is, I mentioned before, push faster, harder. So when our hoop is going around our waist, faster, harder, keeping our core tight while we're doing this, okay? You can see it's rising up on my ribs because I wasn't letting it fall down. So that's one way to get it up to your core, is push faster, harder. All right, the third way to save it, and my most favorite, you'll see me do this all class, is turn the way it's going. So my hoop is going to the left, and when I feel it falling down, I'm just gonna pick up my feet and step in a small circle. Okay, so now it's falling. I'm gonna turn, and that will raise the hoop back up to my waist. All right, so we can either go slow, we can just pick up our feet and turn in a circle, or we can go fast. So when we go fast, you'll notice the motion of the hoop has stopped. Then we jump back in front, and that kind of gives it a little kick to get the momentum going. So let's practice that a few times leading in to our hoop dance part. Tonight we're focusing on stalls, which is when you stall the hoop or stop the motion in the middle of your hoop dance or even waist hooping. So let's turn in the direction of our hoop continuously, and you feel how the hoop stops spinning as fast, right? Because our body's not moving. So let's try that. We're just going to push off. So all my weight, I'm turning to the left, all my weight is in my left foot, pushing off with my right foot, right? And just turning. So I touch down twice here. So pushing off, touching down when I get to the back, touching down when I get to the front. If you want to go all out and go for a big spin, okay, you come up on the ball of your foot and back to the center. So again, left, I'm hooping to the left, using my left foot. We're gonna give a really big push, come up on the ball of our foot and back to the center. It's like a little ballerina spin, is what I like to call it with the kids. So we're gonna push off. It's a fun one, but you notice when you go full spin, your hoop stops. And then that kind of gives it a kick to keep it going on your waist. Plus it's really fun. All right, let's take our hoop, pop it off, grab some water, and we'll get into the hoop fitness section of our class. All right. So tonight's fitness section is similar to what we've been doing. We're gonna do 4 moves in a row, 30 seconds each, 2 times. All right, so we'll have a little break in between sets. So our first move, since this month's theme is balance, okay, we're gonna do a tree pose. So you can either bring your leg up like so, resting your foot on the ground, your heel is on your ankle, or if you feel comfortable and you can hold your balance, go right into a tree pose. So my hoop, my foot is on my thigh, hoop is in my hand above my head. This other hand can just hang out here. You can bring it on your hip if you like, and we're gonna go for some tricep dips. So I'm just driving, letting that hoop drop behind my head, driving my arm back and pushing up. Let's go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. So we're keeping our elbow in the same position. Okay, keeping our core tight. Our head is reaching to the ceiling. And we're just pushing the hoop back up to the sky. So letting it drop, elbows in the same position, hand pushes back up. Ooh, I'm losing it. You may need to stop and gather your balance again. I think I'm gonna go for the floor this time. A little bit easier. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, give me one more, and rest. All right, next round, 30 seconds, we are going to go with the opposite hand. And again, you can either rest your foot on the ground or bring it up high. I am just going to rest it on the ground. Elbow is by the ear, or bicep by the ear. Let's go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop that arm down and drive it up. Firm grip on the hoop so it doesn't wobble around here. Keeping that elbow in the same place. We can do whatever grip on our hoop feels better. So I'm on the inside now. If you want, you can grip from the top. Just remember, keep that core tucked in. Belly button is pulled towards your spine. And just driving our arm up and down, working our triceps and our balance. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew, my arms are burning. I don't know what I did today, but that was a good one. All right, next move, I will demo. You can grab a sip of water. We are going to put our hoop on the ground and we are going to step out, in, out. So 2 feet in, 2 feet out. We're gonna go for 30 seconds in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So you can step in, step out. This is low impact, okay? Or ideally, we can hop. But if you're not ready for hopping, just step here. Remember to use those arms too. Get our arms working. Great job, only 30 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Get ready, we'll go for round 2. This time, we're gonna go to the side. So stepping in, stepping out. Or you can go fast feet. Or you can hop. But when you hop, I want you to keep your legs together, okay? So really drive your arms, hop. Okay, hop. You noticed before my legs keep apart, we want to keep them together. All right, so whichever you choose, low impact, stepping fast or hopping. Let's go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So I'm just doing low impact tonight. 2 feet in, 2 feet out. Don't forget those arms. Keep that breath going. Heart rate's getting up there. All right, give me 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Amazing. All right, I'm gonna demo our next move. Grab some water. Whew. All right, next move is a combo move. We're gonna hold our hoop out in front, squat down and up. Okay, bring feet together, reverse lunge, raise the hoop above our head. So, show you again, squat down, step feet together, reverse lunge, and I forgot, raise that hoop up, keep that core tight. Okay, let's go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squat, feet together, reverse lunge, squat, feet together, opposite leg, reverse lunge. Okay, and I'm forgetting, drive the hoop up if you can. So on that lunge, drive the hoop up and in front. Squat down, alternating legs. Great job. When you come back up, ground yourself, get your balance, push those hips back and down, stand right back up. All right, keep it up here. 5, 4, 3, 2, give me one more, and rest. Whew. All right, 15-second rest here. We're gonna go for another round of squat reverse lunge. You can keep it rocking in the rest period. All right, let's get ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squat down, feet together, reverse lunge. I'm keeping my hoop right in the center because I realized when I tried to drive it up, I kind of lost my balance there. So do whatever feels right for you. If you want a little challenge, you can squeeze your hoop. So press your arms together while you're squatting, while you're lunging, or the whole time, okay? And we're almost through our fitness section. One more move left, I promise. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew, grab a water. All right, we've made it. Our last and final move. I promise then we move on to the dance, the fun stuff. Whew, take a big deep breath and exhale. Amazing job. Okay, our last move. We are going for a weave. So you're gonna start with your hoop out to the side, 4 fingers wrapped around it, thumb pointed out. Throw your hoop to the other side and let it roll back. I'll show you from the side. So my hoop's going from the right side to the left and back again. Let's go in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You can keep your other arm rested on your lower back, just get out of the way, or to the side, whatever feels more comfortable for you. Want to make sure your elbow is close to your body, so we're not extending out here. We're bringing it in. We have control over our hoop, and we have control over the movement. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's switch it over to our other arm. Same thing. 4 fingers wrapped around, thumb is pointed out, and we're gonna toss from one side to the other. We're just following that thumb that is pointed outwards. All right, let's go in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Our last fitness move, only 30 seconds here. We're just swinging the hoop from side to side, core is tight. Our stance is similar to when we're waist hooping. Forward stance, one foot is in front of the other. You can both be next to each other if you feel more comfortable, more balanced. It's a preference. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew, I am sweating. I don't know about you. Grab a sip of water. All right, we have made it to the most exciting part of class, in my opinion, hoop dance. I'm going to switch it down to a smaller, lighter hoop. Let's see. Going to be using it's my 31-inch Poly Pro, 3/4 inch, so it's pretty light, it's about a ½ pound. If all you have is a standard hoop or a larger hoop, that's cool too. You can always keep it rocking with that one. I just find it, the lighter hoop's a little bit easier on the hands and the wrist and the arm, okay? So we're going to learn, as I mentioned in the beginning of the class, we're gonna learn stalls tonight. So stalling is, for example, if my hoop is in lasso and I turn with it, I stop moving my hand. So when I'm in lasso, we're pulsing our hand front to back. We're gonna stop our hand and turn. So if you notice there, our hoop stops moving. Okay, it's a really fun trick to do with music when the music slows down. It's fun to do. It's fun to do when you are waist hooping and you feel like your hoop is dropping. As I mentioned, one way to save it is to turn with the hoop. Okay, so it stops and you get right back into waist hooping. And it's just a really fun effect that we can bring into our dance and work with it in different ways. So let's learn lasso, okay? And I will show you a stall from lasso. So lasso, we're gonna hold our hoop out to the side, palm is pointed towards the ground. We're going to shoot our hand up overhead and open our hand into an L shape, okay? So I'm gonna show you guys here. The hoop is rolling right here on my hand. So driving up to the side, up overhead, hand is right above the head, and we're just pulsing the hand front to back. So again, when we drive up right here, we're firm grip on our hoop. We're gonna drive up when we get right to about the hand's diagonal to our body. We're going to wrap our thumb around the hoop here. So this is the transfer. Wrap the thumb around, swing it up, push those forefingers through, and immediately start pulsing. Okay, so if this is a new trick for you, I want you to try a handspin right in front of your body. It's the same concept, just a little easier to control, and you can actually look at what you're doing, okay? So from a handspin, firm grab, we can practice the transfer here a little bit easier because you can see what we're doing. So let's do that. Firm grab. We're going to toss the hoop upward spin, so the hoop's gonna toss up towards the sky. When I toss the hoop up towards the sky, right here, I'm going to hook my thumb. So I'm gonna show you real quick, hooking my thumb like that around the hoop, okay? So tossing hoop up, hooking thumb, pushing forefingers through, driving that thumb outward, right, to get into this. My hands and my thumb and my pointer finger are making an L shape, okay? And then we're just pulsing our hand up and down. So again, right in front of us, driving our hoop up to the sky, hooking the thumb, pushing those forefingers through, up and down, all right? Just like you're shaking someone's hand. So when you feel comfortable with that, I want you to try lasso above your head, from the side, push, hook, transfer, hook the thumb, transfer, forefingers through, pulsing front to back. Okay, so this is lasso. From the side, we can start with a stall, right? So we can turn, come up, slows it down a little bit, or directly from the side, push those forefingers through, pulsing hand, front to back. So stall, that was the hard part. The stall is super easy, I promise. So all we were doing in a stall, my hoop is spinning to the left. We're gonna turn in the direction of our hoop. So whatever way your hoop is spinning, just start by slowly picking up your feet and turning your body in a circle. All right, so you can keep that pulsing going for now. I just want you to get the feeling of the hoop being above in lasso and your body turning. Okay, so we're bringing movement into our body now, and the hoop is spinning on our hand. So next time, I want you to try and stop moving your hand. Okay, so we're stopping when we turn, go back into it. Okay, so stopping the motion, we're stopping the front to back, turning our body, and going right back into it above our head. So let's play with that a few times. Okay, so we can go fast. I like to bring my hand out to keep my shoulders even. I don't want my shoulders being uneven, one driving up, one driving down, that's not good. So, gives you a little bit more control too. Okay, so here's fast and slow. Both are super fun in their own way. Okay. Let's switch hands. So to switch hands, I'm gonna bring my other hand in and pull my right hand out, just giving it a little break. So now you notice, okay, our hoop is still going in the same direction. So we can stall out to the side and bring our hand down, go into passing, okay? Or we can stall above our head. It's gonna be slightly awkward just because the hoop is gonna be on the side of our body as opposed to directly above it. All right, so that doesn't feel good for me. I don't like doing that. My shoulder feels kind of funny. So we are gonna squeeze, grab our hoop, toss it in the opposite direction. All right, so now my hoop is in my left hand and it's spinning to the right. All right, and now we can practice sustaining the spin in the opposite direction. It's still gonna feel weird if this is your non-dominant direction. It always will, at least in my case. All right, so those are stalls in both directions from lasso. Another way we can do a stall is when we're passing. So let's get the hoop passing around our waist. And this one's easy. So we're just gonna grab the hoop with one hand, turn our body with the hoop, and back into passing. When I turn my body with my hoop, I like to place my hand on my low back right here just to get it out of the way and go for a cleaner look. So we can do this in both directions. Oop, and there it goes. Surprised that hasn't happened already. All right, so opposite direction passing, sustained spin, back into passing. All right. So we can kind of play around with that one. We can try not grabbing our hoop. So this one, we're grabbing our hoop, firm grip. If we want, we can leave an open hand like we did above the head. We can, so variations, passing around the waist, we can come up above the head and back down. All right, so we're gonna drive our hoop up above our head and back down. All right, so that's an intro to sustained spin. Now, grab a sip of water. We're gonna get into our hoop dance section. And we are doing sustained spin tonight in our dance. All right, so you guys know the deal if you've been hanging out with me. Hoop dance, I'm gonna show you, tonight we're doing 5 tricks. Okay, so we're gonna run through it 2 times together, third time you are on your own. All right, so first move is, you guessed it, passing. Just passing front to back, all right? We can put our own move on it. We're gonna pass reverse direction. So just opposite side. Go back to dominant. We're gonna turn, sustained spin, stalling, bringing it up above our head into lasso, all right? So to show you again, from passing in our dominant direction, okay? We're gonna stop, firm grab on the hoop, turn our body, drive the hoop up, above, into lasso, all right? So from here, again, you guessed it, we're gonna go for 2 sustained spins. So at your own pace, just stop the movement in your hand, turn with the hoop. All right. So passing both directions into lasso, 2 sustained spins. Next, we're going to firm grab our hoop, shoot it out to the side, go for an escalator and off. All right, so when we firm grab, we're gonna hinge the hoop towards our body. So the hoop is a door, our hand is the hinge. We're gonna squeeze, let go of our grip. So we're just gonna hinge here. Arm stays in the same position, hoop comes towards your body. When you do that, you want to stick your other hand up through the center of the hoop, drive that hand down towards the ground and catch with your opposite. So I'll show you from the back, from here. Hinge, hand comes through, drive the hand down, push it to the ground, let go, catch with opposite hand. And the next move is just simply push with that hand and off to the side. All right, so escalator, here it is. Hoop comes off to the side, beautiful. We are going to turn, bring that other hand in like so, drive the hoop in, and we're just gonna go for a little, we're gonna kind of shoot the hoop up and down and lift our feet. Okay, so hands on the top, one hand's on the bottom, driving up, lifting one foot, driving down, lifting the other. So just raising the hoop up above. Cool. And so let's run through it. There's one more move. Let's just do it. And then I'll show you guys, okay? I feel like I was getting a little ahead of myself here. So driving. All right, let's pause up above. We are going to turn our body to the left while bringing our hand down in front into an orbit. All right, so orbit, we're just revolving the hoop around our upper body. Hands are on the inside. So if we break it down, here's the front, side, back, side, front. So front, your hands are in the center. Side, one hand's over the head. Back, they're in the center again. Other hands over the head to the center. If we round it out, we're gonna just bring some movement into our arms. So we're actually turning to the side, turning to the back, turning to the side, to the front. All right, so orbit. And to end, our famous ending, push the hoop up above your head, flip the hoop a few times while giving a bow, and congratulate yourself for all the hard work you put in tonight, learning new things, hoop dance, hoop fitness. Okay, so let's rock through it. We're gonna go through it 2 more times, and the 3rd time you're on your own. All right, so starting, passing in reverse direction. Let's turn, sustain spin up into lasso. Awesome job. 2 sustained spins, so stalling the hoop, sustained spin, stalling, sustained spin. We're gonna firm grab that hoop, shoot it out to the side, escalator down, escalator off. Okay, let's take that other hoop, turn our body, drive it in, raise it up and down while moving our legs. Okay, and when you're ready, we're gonna drive it up. Hands come while in the center while we're turning into orbit. Pushing it up to the sky, flipping forward and taking a bow. All right, grab a sip of water. We're gonna run through it one more time. Last time you're on your own. I am running over tonight, so we're gonna be about 8 extra minutes. Just so you know, it's 8:16. All right, whew, take a big deep breath. And we're going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Passing. Reverse direction. Driving it up into lasso. Sustain spin. 1 and 2. Firm grab, escalator. Off. Drive that other hand in, pull it in. Stepping up and down, raising the hoop above your head. When you're ready, turn your body and bring your hands to the inside for an orbit. You'll notice I don't do counts to these hoopographies because I feel like it puts too much pressure. You know, just feel the flow, have fun, do the moves at your own pace. All right. And if you forget, you can always look at the screen. I'll be rocking it with you too. All right, drive that hoop up to the sky, flip and bow. Amazing. Okay, last time we are running through it. I'm not gonna talk, you're on your own, but like I said, if you forget, just look at the screen and follow along. All right, feel free to put your own spin on it here. Let's go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's rock it out. Amazing! Congratulations! We have made it. End of class. Can you believe it? It's been 45 minutes already. I can't. All right, let's join in for a little cool down. Tonight we're not going to be using our hoop. All right, so I want you to cross your arm over, hook it with the opposite arm. We're just going to stretch our shoulders out here. We did a lot of shoulder work tonight. So proud of you guys. Thanks for joining in. And we post everything to YouTube, so you can always go check out our workouts there. Let's switch. You should feel a nice stretch in your shoulder, upper back, even your neck, if you're tight like I am. This one feels good. All right, let's hold it here for a few more seconds. Great, let's bring those one arm out in front. We're just gonna stretch our forearm here, so pull your fingers back towards your body. Big deep breath. And out. Let's switch arms. So Thursday is our last class of February. I'll be announcing March schedule on Friday. It's gonna be pretty much the same. I don't know if I'm gonna change one of the days up, but definitely like 7:30, 8 o'clock Eastern time, start time, 45-minute classes. Let's switch, so other hand, point your hand down towards the ground, pull your fingers back towards you. Just giving our forearm a nice stretch here. Switch, opposite hand. If you have any requests for tricks you are working on or want to learn, please leave them in the comments. I always like new ideas and inspiration for classes. I'd love to put them in a future class. All right, let's switch. Let's put our hands on our hips and we're just gonna push to one side. You can rest your other hand on your thigh if this feels good for you. You should feel a stretch all along your side here. Let's raise back up and the other side. Great job, let's come up to center. Let's give a wide stance here and we're just gonna hinge down. You can put your hands on the ground if it feels comfortable for you. If not, hands on the shins. If not, hands on the thighs. So whatever level you're at right now. All right, let's slowly roll it up. Bring our legs together. Let's go for a quad stretch. So grab your foot, pull it towards your glute. If you need to use your hoop for balance, please do so. Just stretch our quads out here. And then I'll get you out of here. Oop. Working on that balance. So again, I'll be sticking around after class for a 10-minute Q&A if you have any questions. you can ask them then. If not, you can always find me on Facebook, email, contact me there. Great job. One more for me. Let's take our hands, put them on our tailbone, push our hips forward. Stretching, opening up our hips here. All right, and let's hinge forward and down. So up, push, hinge back and down. One more time. Push the tailbone forward. Really stretching those hip flexors. Back. And slowly roll it up. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Again, I will be sticking around for a Q&A if you have any questions. Next class is Thursday at 7:30. I hope you can make it. If you want to post a selfie and tag me, Hypnotic Hoopla, I'd love to see them. So otherwise, stick around if you have any questions, and I will see you Thursday. Thanks, guys. Bye.